Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tori Brame. I am happy you're here. Today I'm going to talk about things that you can do to help with lupus hair loss or chronic illness hair loss. I know lupus is not the only thing that can have hair loss as a side effect, so these are just some things that have worked for me and I hope they work for you. Before I forget, if you could like and subscribe, that would be awesome, and I hope to see you guys back here soon. So the first thing you can do is just to take all natural supplements. The three that I would recommend are collagen, folic acid, and biotin. Those are the ones that really help support hair growth. The only thing to look out for is do not get any of them with vitamin C. Vitamin K is okay, vitamin C, you don't want it, because if you're already fighting an autoimmune disease, the vitamin C will boost your immune system, which will make it fight you more, which will lead to more hair loss. So definitely keep an eye out for vitamin C and make sure you don't get any of those supplements with vitamin C included. Those were actually recommended to me by my rheumatologist when I went to her, and I was just like, hey, yo, I don't have any hair. Can you help me? I'm gonna say it again, although I'm also gonna like write it so that you can screenshot it or write it down, or whatever. Biotin, folic acid, and collagen. The next thing you can do is to actually put things on your hair. The two things that I recommend, one, you can just get off eBay, castor oil. It is really good for hair growth. And one thing that I do is I actually use it on my eyebrows, and Bushman eyebrows, like I'm 32 and I still have to pluck. So that is something you can do. I will say if you're in the middle of like a big hair loss moment, castor oil might be a little bit too heavy. And I mean like physically heavy, like it's a very thick oil, and so you might want to get like a shampoo with castor oil in it or something like that, and maybe not the actual oil on your head because it's so thick that it can actually pull a lot of the hair out when you go to like cleanse it out of your hair. So if you just have thin hair and you want to add more hair but you're not like actively losing a ton of hair, then yes, put castor oil directly on your head. If you are experiencing a lot of hair loss and your hair feels loose all the time, like it's just falling out in clumps, then maybe just use something with castor oil in it so that you don't get that heaviness like pulling on your hair more. The other shampoo is actually one you can get from your doctor. You can get it prescribed to you. The generic is like $8, I think, but it's a ketoconazole shampoo, and it actually promotes hair growth. So you would just put it on your head and then leave it for like, I think it says like 5 minutes or something. I usually leave it for 10. And then you just shampoo it out again, and you can do that really every time you wash your hair. If you wash your hair infrequently, like do it 2 to 3 times a week or something. And that will also promote more hair growth. I will say be careful where you get it on your skin, because I did not realize it, but I had like some, I don't know, like drip or something down here commonly, and I actually had to like shave that part of my forehead for a while because it had hair. It had like long hairs growing on it from the shampoo. I've never heard of a doctor denying that to anybody, but you do need to ask for it, and I'm sure they'll probably prescribe it to you. There is a slight possibility of a rash with it, anything medical you're putting on your head, well, anything at all you're putting on your head, you might have a rash as a side effect, so just know that going into it. My doctor said, test it out on a small part first, make sure you don't have any visible reaction, and then you can go ahead and use it. And speaking of shampoo, shampoo infrequently. The more you shampoo, the more like attention and pulling there is on your hair, and you're just gonna lose a lot more hair. So if you can, don't shampoo very often. Fix your hair in different ways, because like if you have, if you always wear your hair in the same bun or the same ponytail or even down, you can, wherever there's like the most tension on your hair, it will actually start thinning in that area. So switch up your hairstyle, up, down, sideways. That will also help it. But one thing that I like to do is I actually use this shampoo. It's the Billie. I don't have a coupon code or anything. Like it's like $14 or something, but it lasts forever. Like it seriously lasts you. I probably buy 2 of these a year. But what it is it's this like powder, And I mean, what I do is I just separate my hair at the roots and then put some of the powder in. This is the blonde one. I actually ran out of the brunette one, but they do have like a darker brown one for brunettes. And mine's in the mail. I ordered it. It's not here yet. But you can just put that in your roots, and then I always just like put my hair up at night, and then it'll actually like soak up all the oils and everything. So you wake up the next morning, your hair has a little bit of texture to it, like all the volume, which is absolutely amazing, and it looks like it was freshly washed. So I usually go like 4 or 5 days with just that in between washes. So if you hung out this long, you get to see a little treat. The last thing you can do is just add more hair, literally. So this is one thing that I like to add sometimes, and they're just clip-in extensions. So these will run you anywhere between $60 to like $150, and it like, look at that match. It's like a crazy match. But they have all hair colors. Like, I mean, it is absolutely insane the kind of stuff that they have. And you can either go to a hair shop, or I know some Sally's, like not in South Carolina, but some Sally's beauty supplies still have real human hair. It is very important to get real human hair and cut it to your length. So what I do is I just like buy the pack, and it comes like all long. It's like 14 inches or something like that. Clearly my hair is not 14 inches. And so what I'll do is I'll just get, it comes with so many, it's called a weft. I feel so weird saying that. Like I feel so pretentious, like weft. It has all these sections, and I think it has like 10 or 12 of these sections, and I have a good bit of hair, so sometimes I just like a little bit of volume underneath, so I'll only have like 1 or 2 of these. So what I do is I take them, cut them to my hair length, and then I save all the rest of them. So if my hair gets a little bit shorter or I grow it out a little bit more, I can get a new section and then use that in my new hair length. But since these are real human hair, you can curl them the same way you would curl your own hair, and then you can also wash them the same way you would wash your own hair. The best way to store them is actually just to hang them. So I just have this hook in the bathroom where I hang my hair, and I mean, it's probably super weird, but it works for me, and my hair is out of the way. And that's really all I have for you guys, but thank you guys so much for hanging out. If you have any tips or tricks on hair loss, please let me know in the comments so that everybody can see it, because I know a lot of people are going to have questions, and if you can answer them but I can't, like, please do that, because it makes my job easier. So awesome. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, and I'll talk to you later.